Hello viewers, in this video we are going to learn about intellectual property audits. Many of companies believe that copyright extends only to important literary work and therefore fail to secure protection for their marketing brochures or other written materials. Similarly, companies often fail to implement measures to ensure valuable trade secrets to maintain their protectability because clients are often unaware of the great potential and value of this property. Law firms often offer their clients an intellectual property audit to uncover a company's protectable intellectual property. The IP audit is analogous to the accounting audit most companies conduct on an annual basis to review their financial status. So, intellectual property audit is as similar as annual financial audit of any company. But however, how much intellectual property each and every company possesses is very important. But most of the companies are mistakes by understanding copyrights are only protects literary works, but they forget that their brochures and other material which supports their business also comes under copyrights and it needs to be protected. And there are certain companies, they utterly fail to protect their information which needs maximum protection, such as trade secrets. And there are certain times when certain law firms offer certain kind of workshops for the companies in order to make them understand how valuable intellectual property to them. There is only one thing everybody need to understand: whatever the wealth is made by a company comes from its intellectual property strength itself. There is no other source for any company to produce money. A company's weak intellectual property will not fetch any kind of profits. A company's strong intellectual property makes that company number one in the world, such as Microsoft, Google, and there are many other companies. Next one. Another type of intellectual property investigation is usually conducts when a company acquires another entity. At the time, a thorough investigation should be conducted of the intellectual property of the target company to ensure the acquiring company will obtain the benefits of it, is paying for, and will not inherit infringement suits and other problems stemming from the target's failure to protect its intellectual property. This type of intellectual property investigation is generally called a due diligence review, inasmuch as the acquiring company and its counsel have an obligation to duly and diligently investigate the target's assets. So, the second type is in order to understand a company's wealth and value and the worth. This intellectual audit happens. In what circumstances? If a company acquires the other company, then the acquiring company will audit all the intellectual property of the other company, whichever they wanted to acquire. Because, as I already mentioned in this video, the strong intellectual property will get or fetch them maximum profits. If it is weak, then acquiring that company doesn't fetch them much. And also, before they acquire any company, they need to make sure the other company is using legitimate intellectual property. It is not being copied from somebody else. Because if a company is infringing or using non-genuine kind of intellectual property, then if you acquire such kind of company, then you will be in the problem, because tomorrow or day after tomorrow somebody might sue you. The very good example of this is Microsoft acquiring Nokia for 2 or 3 years. They merged and they started producing mobile phones, Nokia Lumia, but they are utterly failed. Now, it doesn't involve any kind of financial benefit for the both of the companies. So in such kind of cases, while Microsoft acquiring Nokia, Microsoft should take care of its intellectual property thoroughly, inspect it thoroughly, whether its intellectual property is suitable for acquiring or not. Now let us look into how we conduct intellectual property audit. The first step in the audit should be a face-to-face meeting of the legal team and company managers. So company managers and the legal team both sit together and they'll have a talk to find out what is the importance of intellectual property right and what is the reason for organizing this intellectual property audit, how important it is. Then managers will be more likely to cooperate if they fully understand the importance of the audit. Obtaining this kind of buy-in from the clients, managers, employees will speed the audit and reduce the costs. So transparency between the legal team and the employees of being acquired company is good. That means if the employees are able to understand the importance of the audit of intellectual property rights, they'll work faster, they'll make the things better, they'll save the time. Moreover, education about importance of intellectual property helps ensure that manager consider ways to further protect companies' valuable assets and remain alert to possible infringements of the company's intellectual capital or infringements by the computer of others' right. So, every time any manager has the very good education about intellectual property, he is going to save and keep all his efforts to save his company's intellectual property because he understands how valuable it is to the any company. Next step. Finally, having outside counsel involved in the process will ensure that communication related to the audit are protected by the attorney-client privilege. Once the company's managers have been advised of the need for the audit, the legal team should provide worksheet or questionnaire to the company specifying the type of information that the firm is looking for so that company files can be reviewed and materials assembled for inspection by the firm and its representatives. So once these procedures are done, all the communication is going to be saved and recorded and protected by attorney client privilege. That means that particular record do not have access to the other person or unauthorized people, and all the managers of the company who are participating in it will be provided by a worksheet where they need to answer certain questionnaire. Not only the managers but whomever is responsible to implementing or using intellectual properties of the certain company, all these people need to work on these worksheets to make sure to provide all the information that is required to protect the intellectual property rights. So this is all about intellectual property right audit, and for more videos don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching.